Hey, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Um, I almost did my outro. This is Series 2G. This is Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening. Um, this is us when not using the target command to get everyone's war stats boosted, which I probably should do, especially as the Chosukabe, because they have a reduction in how long it takes to get that off. But it does mean the enemy is not as prepared for you. Although I would have to think the AI has some idea that this, the AI Miyoshi, maybe the Honganji think we're coming for them because the AI on our side seems to think we should be. But I'm thinking they probably have their fears right now that this is not going to be going their way. I don't know what that is about. We'll leave troops in Kozuki. We have an alliance with the Umago, but because we're going to ride out of Okoshio, so Kozuki and Gochaku are keeping the Takeda, rather the Yamana, who have a castle called Takeda, keeping them in check. Success! Kozai Trab have responded to our request. From here on, their forces will be added to the countries, and Lord Motonari Kozai will serve as our retainer.
I will do everything in my power for my lord.
We're going to join up. And we got a samurai leader and an infantry leader out of that. Now we stabilize the country. Let's get to work on growing more crops. Suspicious person was detected lurking around Nakamura Palace, but they fled once the guards were dispatched. Yes! That would have been someone from either the Honganji or the Miyoshi, I really don't know which, coming to take this officer. So moving him over here did not prevent them from trying to snatch him. But we did prevent him from being snatched. And this is not the correct screen to be able to see who it was. He's still not that happy, but I think that will wear off eventually. Alright, well, I was just thinking about using tactics against the Miyoshi, but then I was like, no, we're trying to save money to get that fifth and final slot unlocked for dudes, overseers, commissioners, whatever that position is. Overseers.
At once. Advance, the lot of you.
Quite. Soldiers, we move now!
Have you a moment to spare?
Nagayoshi Matsunaga responded immediately to our extraction attempt and even has a plan to instigate betrayal within the castle. Please ask them yourself if you'd like to know more. Yes, you've come all the way here. Thank you so much. The whole castle is about to betray. It wouldn't be right not to hear them out. Speak plainly. Hey, thank you for understanding. To have this domain authorized to me, I cannot thank you enough. He wants Takaya Castle. Son of Hisahide Matsunaga. And Hisahide Matsunaga was a known, thoroughly disreputable character. A capable soldier, he served Nagayoshi, eventually becoming governor of, Yamashina Shichigo. Yamashina Shichigo. He died in an attack by Neomasakai. And we're also going to get... Wow, we're getting all of Hisahide's kids. He's the son of Hisahide. He bit his father and murdered Shogun Yoshiteru Ashikaga. He later joined Nobunaga only to fall out of favor. He committed suicide. These are both really capable officers with really low loyalty, and their Hisahide's two kids are betraying the Miyoshi before Hisahide can. What I kind of wish I could see from this screen, yeah, check map. Ooh. I don't think he's going to be able to hold it. You're hearing my wishes. I shall return and start planning. I will report back to you with good news. The church clan target has been completed. This will further improve the conditions of your clan. Church commerce plus 800. Thank you for enlisting my services. I, Nagayori Matsunaga, I promise to be of use to you. Okay, so I wasn't expecting this. This changes our plans. Well, does it? Do I still, not served our clan for much time.
I'm truly grateful. I will take care of it.
I mean, they could come in here instead. You guys could still attack up here. It's a much harder fight now.
Your wish is my command. With me, the lot of you.
Because I kind of missed that. I had the wrong city march. If I had 8 plus 12 is 20 plus... They would fight here and all these guys would come out to aid and probably would lose. I think this group has to come down here now.
We're taking the enemy castle.
Yeah, it didn't seem to suggest that I couldn't win this one. Because that's 12k against 51k. Yeah, I think we do that now.
We're taking the enemy castle.
Because this seizing Takeda Castle just switched my plans. Now I want to have a route to reach Takeda Castle. And then we've got the Honganji kind of in the way up here. I don't know if we win this one or not. Just having these guys attack Hanakuma up here. I guess they can park here and see what happens. And if guys march down to help with this, I don't know. That switched things up a bit. Alright, so let's rob me of the strength of whatever. I have found Yoshimasa Satake, which to serve our clan. What should we tell him? I don't know if he's like a samurai warriors level famous officer, but he's got good stats. From a powerful family in Kishu, fighting alongside Shigehide Suzuki, he won fame toying with the Oda army at the Battle of Ishiyama. He later saved Shigehide from trouble with the Psycho rebels. I mean, he's worth the cost of admission, 2,000 gold. Another tribe to assimilate.
What do you make of this?
Get it done.
Consider it taken care of.
I don't want to talk about it. Get it done. You want to raise... it's not a terrible plan, but we got other things that we're doing right now. Yeah, they're marching a bunch of guys out over here to make this less attractive. But I think grabbing this for free... And it appears to be... Yeah, it is within the governance zone, as most of the capital district is. Wait a second. This is the capital for the Miyoshi. Oh, it has to be a huge morale loss for them if they lose that.
Have you a moment to spare?
Nearly 2 months in alliance with the Mori clan.
At once. We must make a move immediately.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on fielding these two huge armies at the same time, but I don't think I beat them in a fight up in the north here. I think I'm just staring them down and making sure they don't come to help down here. From here, this army could probably move on to Shikisan. But unless I want to fight the Honganji right now, I can secure all of this down here, and then my new front against the Miyoshi will be up here.
Surround and storm the castle.
We're not getting a traditional battle. I mean, maybe this army... Do they still have enough food to come up here and fight up here instead? Yeah, we're outnumbered up here. These guys do not need to be having this fight right now. But it's really preventing them from actually coming down here and try... Oh, you know what? How they can't! Nobody... Because I don't think they have an alliance... I wasn't thinking about this at all. Yeah, they... Because Takaya Castle rebelled... This could be a terrible mistake, but if I pull Kunachika back up there... They can't, because Takaya Castle rebelled, they have no way to reinforce down here. They'd have to take Takaya Castle. They don't have an... Unless they had an alliance with the Tsutsui, which I guess they don't have one with them either. Yeah. So all these guys are hostile towards us because they have an alliance that are wary of us. They have an alliance that are wary of you. Who's your alliance with? I don't understand who they have an alliance with, but I don't think the Tsutsui are going to be attacking us. They've only got the 2 castles. They would be asking for trouble. I do think we want to take... Obviously, we want to take all these castles eventually, but... It may be that... Yeah, once we consolidate these 2 castles... I guess we all go home and then we refocus on coming up here and taking all this. I'm wondering when we'll get a battle up here that we control.
Soldiers, we move now.
Because this will be 15, 30, that'll go up to 45. Oh man, we can have a big ugly fight up here.
How would you have us proceed? Let's seize the castle.
If we pull Kunachika out, it's 9 plus 4 plus 9, let's call it 18 plus 4 over here is 20 something. We'd still have them pretty badly outnumbered. I hope I'm not getting greedy here, but we don't have a lot of days left if he comes up there, but
Their castle shall be ours ere long.
what is this? Oh, Motoshika Shosakabe's first march. That's right. we've already achieved his lifelong ambition of unifying Shikoku, but he still got some plot events. I think I made him talk like... He's supposed to talk like a rock star, so... What did I make him talk like before when I did this? Is he going to talk like... since Dr. Roxo. Is he going to talk like... I don't do a very good... Oh, God, the guy who died from Judas Priest. Ozzy Osbourne. It's Ozzy Osbourne from Judas Priest? I'm losing my mind. He's from Black Sabbath. Whatever. Bungo! I'm not going to do that voice. Bungo, could you help me with something? Certainly, young master. What is it you need? The name Bungo referred to Yasukore Jinzenji, a shortening of his title as the Bungo Agent. He was also the one who trained Motochika Chosakabe in the military arts. I'm about to face my first battle, but I've never truly thrust a spear into a man before. Would you show me how? You cannot be serious, young master. Have I not shown you countless times already? Look at how many dead retainers we have. Yes, I have thoroughly trained with a spear, and I'm confident wielding it. It's simple that I've never actually put one through a living man. Aim for the eyes. It is difficult to block, and even if you fail to deliver a mortal blow, it will be difficult for them to fight with damaged sight.
Might I borrow you?
I see. I remember that. I have one more question, however. What now?
Should we move?
Should the leader lead his troops from the front, or should I ride in from behind? The best surprise is always sneaking from behind, my lord. The leader is not a soldier. It is not his role to take the enemy's head, but that does not mean that he may flee. Thus, it is considered proper for the leader to ride ahead of his soldiers. It is from the front that he should give his commands.
You have my gratitude.
I see. Thank you for your answers. The others think him a fool. No doubt they ridicule him for his soft upbringing. But that is where they are wrong. His ability is unlike that of a normal person. Certainly, he will become a great leader for Shikoku, which has already been unified, at least I hope. Dots! This position would be terrific for trade. Well, then, do something about it. Ashikaga seems to be relying on the Rokoku. I didn't know the Ashikaga even had 2 cities. I don't even know who the Rokoku clan are. You're the Rokoku clan. Alright, I'm not that worried about you right now, because I'm not ready to attack the Ashikaga yet. When I attack the Ashikaga, I believe that means I am overthrowing the shogunate. I mean, I know that's what that means. I'm not sure if that does anything, though. Takatori, not worried about you now. Raise, no. We will add a port. And we will have an attendant do it, because it'll take him a little longer than all dragon and needs the deeds more.
Leave this to me. I'm absolutely thrilled.
The Kokura tribe have responded to our request. From here on, their forces will be added to the countries, and Lord Hisataka Iga will serve as our retainer. Hey, remember the Iga ninja? Maybe. Came in as a samurai leader anyway.
I'm deeply grateful.
Place me here. Through it.
I'm deeply grateful.
I'm truly grateful.
Now, I'll need some of them for Kishiwada in a minute, but Papa's tired of prolonged war. Well, they're gonna have to get over it. I found a good land. I would like to use it to pray and share my sermons with even more people. Fine. JG Mystery, you look like some kind of weird white dude with that haircut. You can help him build a temple.
Loud and clear.
Or, yeah, I guess I should have looked for a, this is the temple. I should have looked for a attendant.
Very well.
But JG Mystery's weird, vaguely Western portrait made me think maybe it would make sense for him to help. Yeah, it doesn't look like we are... this is their main base, but it's not being forced as a siege battle. There's something going on where this controller keeps thinking that I want to switch to that menu. All right. I think we are going to have a big-ass throwdown here. we're going to waste a lot of food in this, but like one big battle and then taking a castle or two from them before retreating and leaving them with like that's kind of fine. Addition of irrigation canal complete. Well, let's get going on the next one.
Leave this to me.
Cough, cough, and neglect my health. Total crops clan target has been completed. This will further improve the condition of your clan. Max labor +1. Not really that big of a thing. Our alliance with the Mori clan has just expired, but it seems extension is possible. Yes, we will do that. I invited him because he was down on his luck. I'm pretty sure this is a famous guy. Ike Akonkuchi. I think he's like one of the Honganji dudes. Mori retainer, never mind. Son of Nobushike Takeda. Yeah, I think this was our long-distance employment. And as you can see by his stats, he's a really good black-clad chancellor. Eliminates costs when acting as goodwill emissary during diplomatic negotiation. Oh, that's neat. What does Code of the Priest even do? Call for Scholar Monk. But he's a son of Nobushike Takeda. He supported Nobunaga Oda and Hideyoshi Toyotomi. He sided with the Western Army in the Battle of Sekigahara and was executed. Yeah, I do remember seeing that unit, like, name.
I shall stake my life.
I will do everything in my power to help you achieve supremacy. Well, there's hearsay I'm trying to kind of put off and not worry about right now. Is this officer any good? Please excuse my interruption. I believe this needs ninja power. I could use the illusions to deceive our foes. Of course, I'll need some funding to make my... Yeah, costs a lot of gold to do... dilute a great number of enemies.
I'm confident I can handle it.
Strategy more likely to see, but might be a little pricey. 3,000 gold. Yeah, let's see what happens when you use ninja illusions.
Leave this to me.
That's the suggestion we're going with? Fucking ninja shit! Insight. Bondbreaker. Details concerning the Oda clan incident have been made known to me. I want to get this battle going, but... Let's go ahead and see Masahide Hirate commits seppuku. I'm surprised this shit's still going on. Like, isn't Nobuhide dead? I thought that was Nobunaga's dad. As a child, Nobunaga Oda was called a fool. He proved a handful for his father, Nobuhide, who appointed trusted retainers to educate the boy. Secretary Masahide Hirate was an authority among those retainers and admonished the youth time and again for disorderly behavior. Nobunaga's outrageous behavior at Nobuhide's funeral drove many retainers to voice concerns about their new clan leader and troubled Masahide. Okay, so they mentioned he's mentioned, but Nobuhide is in fact dead. Nobuhide has died, and though his son rules over Owari, he yet lacks self-control. Was my tutelage inadequate?
They got us.
Your boy is out of line, old man. You'd best give him an earful.
My lord, what has my son done?
I heard Koroemon's horse was an exceedingly fine steed, so I ordered him to give it to me. But the bastard refused, and even now will not budge.
Exasperating.
Forgive my bias, my lord, but I do believe Koroemon was in the right.
What?
What's this now?
To protect his home, his master, and even himself during battle, nothing is more important to a samurai than his horse. Even when ordered otherwise by his lord, as his duty is to protect that lord, if he follows that, he should endeavor to care for his horse.
Very good.
You're as stubborn as ever, old man. Like father, like son. You and Koroemon are both obstinate mules.
They think so little of us?
By your own reasoning, wouldn't giving your lord a fine horse keep him safer when war comes? It would certainly show more loyalty.
Dots.
Very well.
Anyhow, I'm off for some falconry. Be sure to give that Koroman a good talking to.
Nothing I can say can change his temperament. This one is truly too much for me to handle. My lord Nobuhide, I beg your forgiveness. Your servant Masahide, for the first time in his life, must disobey your orders.
I await you in the next world.
I must give my life. Oh, sorry. Throat is bothering me. It's not even this voice that's doing it. I don't think. I must give my life so that young Nobunaga might learn his lesson. There can be no surer way to stop his unruly behavior. You may scold me in the afterlife. That night, Nobunaga received the shocking news that Masahide Hirate had carved open his own stomach. It was a pumpkin carving accident at Halloween. Sorry.
Why would you kill yourself, old man? Just give it another week, it would have happened on its own. Ha ha ha, I'm evil. Could you not tell how I really felt? Am I not able to hear his whinging no more?
Hey, correct use of the word whinging. You don't see that much. Whinging is a fine word. It's more of a UK English word, but it's a word I enjoy.
What a shame.
I'm sorry, old man. Forgive me, oh old one.
Though they had remained dry when his father Nobuhide died, it is said that in that moment his eyes could be seen glistening. Yeah, because he knows he's responsible. Final lesson of the old tutor, I guess. The death of the attendant Masahide Hirate had a profound impact on the young Nobunaga, who constructed Saishuji Temple in his honor. There he prayed for Masahide's happiness in his next life. Aww. Masahide Hirate dies. Alright, well. Your defense and blockade are already limited. I do believe we're going to have this one. And when these guys get here, like, okay, so the last time I tried to get greedy and take 2 castles with 1 march, planning that from more or less, like landing, getting to where I was ready to go, and then seeing the situation change and thinking I could split forces, I almost blew it and lost them both. And that was with Usuki and Funai in Kyushu. This time, it looks like, with the unexpected defection of the Matsunaga boys. Now, bear in mind, in real history, like, Hisahide Matsunaga, like, defected and swore loyalty to Nobunaga Oda, and then defected against the Oda, and then defected back to the Oda, and then defected to the Oda again. But in this game, like, there's ways to manage the loyalty and prevent that from happening. Although I do need to look into that. But now, like, the defection of Nagayori Matsunaga, and giving us, because that was like, earlier I had an opportunity to steal an officer who was like, he's not worth it. I didn't know it was going to come with the castle. That worked out really well. But getting Takaya Castle really screwed up the ability of the Miyoshi to actually organize a defense of Kishiwada, and had them marching all sorts of guys over to Hanakuma. I could still call this one off, but in the face of that army, I was like, if I take a castle here, I won't get the morale boost thing. I'll just get a castle. But we will then have Sakai, Kishiwada, and Takaya. Still could have trouble if the Honganji decide they want to get froggy. If the Honganji decide to go on offense with like 20,000 troops, probably won't be able to repel them immediately, but we'll get revenge later. And I had off-screen action trying to play around with using the Honganji as an ally of the Nagao. They don't actually have a castle in this scenario up here. And they fucking betrayed us. Like, pretty quickly. Like, as soon as an alliance wore off, they started attacking me, and it was bad. In, like, off-screen goofing around. Even though they don't seem to... Like, they never seem to want to go on offense against AI forces. Because they're, like, these weird Buddhist monks who just want to have their own shit and not follow along with the shogunate structure at all. But they do tend to attack my forces, it seems like. So, imagining for a minute that the Honganji won't suddenly come after us, because I think this is their main base. Yeah, Shonyo Honganji. This is the main base of the Honganji, which are a weird force that is split across the country. But if I take, like, these 3 together, if the Tsutsui and the Honganji don't decide to team up against me, they've got Shigesan. And that's it for the Miyoshi, except for this group up here. If I get a morale victory up here and, like, you know, Chosakabe logo in the sky type of win, that's going to be at least one city, and all of these cities will be stun locked. And any armies that have enough food left to march, we may be. It is not inconceivable that we could just finish off the Miyoshi here, which would really derail history. But anyway, with that Nobunaga story event, we've really reached the end of a video, and I had planned to. Oh, it's so tempting to do another one tonight, but I kind of had plans. So I think that's going to be it for my little mini session. When we come back next time, things are getting pretty real here, folks. I am not regretting my strategy to march into the capital region and take a bunch of cities there. Excuse me. Because even if they just sit there and I build up a gunnery tower or two to make them difficult to attack and don't expand from there, I mean, it's giving me the economic power. I had it before I even marched. But it's going to make it so that I can get that fifth and final overseer and start cranking out the policies. And, like, I need really high levels of small unit deployment and food surplus stuff if I decide I want to fight the Shimazu and take Kyushu, right? And I'll need all sorts of stuff where we can win pretty impressively against them because they'll be fighting so far from our home bases. So all the little stuff like... well, I don't have that many combat oriented, but like getting the better musket units and stuff, oh, it'll make a big difference out there. Because the Shimazu are no strangers to musket warfare either. Same thing goes with like taking over Western Honshu and beating up the Uchi and eventually turning on the Mori and the Yamago. Like having those cities in the center with a bunch of like, you know, the Tsutsui and the Ashikaga. And like they're not... You've got these like disparate clans that aren't unified, and they're not likely to attack. I could just have those cities there just raking in cash and letting me do other things, and it's going to be good. And we'll see more of that next time. Although probably not next time, because next time I think it's going to be dominated by fighting the Miyoshi. Thanks for watching.